What do Nike, Amazon, and Walmart have in common with a Persian king who lived 2,500 years ago? They didn't leave leadership to chance. They defined their way, not a slogan, not a vision statement, a code of conduct for decision-making, for behavior, and for scale. Today, we'll explore how legendary leaders from empires to enterprises use their way to unify teams, build enduring cultures, and outlast chaos. Hi, I'm Jim Hasboon, CEO of Exceed. Welcome to Legendary Leadership, where we translate timeless stories into practical tools from modern executives. This episode is about the way, your leadership doctrine, the set of non-negotiables that define how your organization thinks, decides, and leads, especially under pressure. Because without the way, you really don't have a culture. You have a collection of habits drifting in every direction. Now think about this for a moment. Every great organization has a way. Nike has a way, Amazon has a way, Walmart has a way. It's not written by HR, and it's not hidden in some slide deck. It's operational, behavioral, and it drives how leaders behave at every level, especially when things get hard. The way is the glue between your vision and your execution. It should permeate every part of your culture and your operations. It helps guide you in how you hire, how you scale, how you resolve trade-offs, and how you and your team respond in crisis. If you haven't defined your way, don't worry. You're about to learn how to. But first, let me take you back to the 6th century BCE, to the dusty plains of Persia. A young warrior king named Cyrus has just overthrown the Medes, and his eyes were now set on Lydia, a wealthy kingdom in modern-day Turkey. Lydians were known for two things, their gold and their arrogance. And when Cyrus's forces defeated King Croesus, his generals demanded blood. The standard rule of conduct was kill the king, seize the treasury, and burn the temples. But Cyrus was different. Cyrus paused. He spared Croesus, and he actually made him one of his advisors. He preserved Lydia's local laws, and he even told his commanders to learn the local language of the people they had just conquered. A kingdom may be taken by force, he said. It can only be held together by honor. Instead of wiping away the culture, Cyrus decided to integrate it. He allowed local leaders to remain in power, under Persian oversight, but with dignity. Temples were repaired, markets reopened, and the people stayed. And just like that, an empire began to take form, not through terror, but through a system of trust and governance. But every system is tested, and Cyrus's system was no different. Years later, in the eastern province of Bactria, a rugged tribal region near modern-day Afghanistan, a Persian governor appointed by Cyrus broke his code, deviated from his way. He banned the local spring festival, he increased taxes, and he began to impose Persian customs on local traditions. Of course, the people revolted. Supply lines were attacked, and outposts were burned to the ground. Now, Cyrus could have crushed them. He had the army, the mandate, and the justification. But what did he do instead? He traveled east and removed the governor that he had appointed. He held public trials and reinstated the festival. And then he appointed a local Bactrian general, respected by the tribes, as the new governor. Then Cyrus stood before the people and said, "Let the empire listen. Let the empire learn. The way is not only law, it is honor." In that moment, he wasn't just restoring order, he was restoring the way. Cyrus didn't conquer with brute strength alone. He conquered with a code, a leadership doctrine that outlasted his reign and influenced generations of kings, generals, and philosophers. Now, we've seen this before. Phil Knight famously built Nike on the idea of always being on offense. Their way, act like a challenger, even when you're the market leader. Jeff Bezos, he wrote it all down. Customer obsession, bias for action, and dive deep. At Amazon, even routine meetings reinforced the way. Sam Walton, on the other hand, didn't manage from the corner office. He managed from the stockroom. His way? Know your people, know your customers, and spend every dollar like it's your own. These companies successfully scaled because they had a clear doctrine for how to behave, how to decide, and how to lead. So what about you? If you're a CEO or a division leader or building a startup from the ground up, ask yourself, what is your way? Well, let me give you 5 elements on how to build your way. Number 1, codify it. Write it down, teach it, embed it, and make sure every manager knows how you expect them to lead. Number 2, preserve what works. Cyrus didn't tear down Lydia, he refined it. Your way doesn't mean change for change's sake. It means being strategic about what stays and what goes. Number 3, hold the middle accountable. Most empires and companies fall apart in the middle. It's your regional leaders, your VPs, your directors that must carry the way. Audit them, coach them, replace them when they can't uphold it. Number 4, reinforce the way in crisis. When pressure rises, and it will, most organizations revert to instinct. That's when you lean into your way the hardest. Model it, speak it, double down on what makes your company yours. Number 5, make the way scale. You can't be in every meeting, but your way can. Build it to be portable, so your leadership culture travels across functions, markets, and time zones. Cyrus didn't just build an empire. He built a leadership system that turned conquest into cohesion. So here's the question. Do you want a company that just reacts, or a company that operates with discipline, clarity, and culture? So if you haven't defined your way, we can help. At Exceed, we help leadership teams build their doctrine, fast, actionable, and real. We invite you to book a consultation with us. Let's build your way and scale it with intention. I'm Jim Hasboon. Thanks for watching Legendary Leadership. Be sure to subscribe, share, and join us next time for more legendary stories that don't just entertain, but equip. So until next time, just remember, fortune favors the brave.